Now that I have your attention, welcome to Gauss Build 2.0. I'll be showing all the 7 ways I play Gauss. Now, allow me to show you the power of Thermal Sunder. This is the Thermal Sunder Merchant, the fastest Warframe of today.
Actually, Titania is faster.
Anyways, here's the build above. 50% duration, so you can 100% redline faster. Archon Vitality for 1 more heat proc per thermal cast. Arcanes are personal choice, run whatever you want. And these are the Archon shards that I have. And as for weapons, the only game changer weapon that I use is the Archoplasmor with primary accelerate for more energy. In DE, please fix the Akito skin. The colors on it are messed up. Alright, up next, Azure Gauss. Health tanking Gauss. The question isn't why. The question is, why not? 5 Tau-Forged Azure Archon shards for an additional 1,125 armor, combined with Arcane Persistence and Arcane Blessing for more health. We're utilizing Hunter Adrenaline and subsuming Gloom over Kinetic Plating for lifesteal. For weapons that I use on this Gauss, here's a Sigma in Octindus and a Kuva Nucor for priming when I want to. If you don't want to use Gloom, you could also just have Healing Return. Alright, this is post editing. There's 2 specific things for the Sigma, which is 11 Storm and Melee Afflictions. 11 Storm's neutral combo has both a lifted and a knockdown. And Melee Affliction has a bug with lifted, which gives you 12 stacks instead of 6, which allows you to get 18 stacks in total from neutral combo and enemy. That's why I'm running that. Alright, coming in third, Crimson Gauss. The maximum duration Gauss build. 2 minutes of kinetic plating and redline. Look at that. And that's it. That's the build. It's boring. It's okay. Who cares? Just use whatever weapons, like your strongest one, I guess. Yep. That's it. Ember sucks. Topaz Gauss, the build to rival Ember's kit. She has a passive that gives you strength and still barely does any damage. Like who needs strength when you're Gauss? She's a weapons platform? Dude, Gauss has redline and kinetic plating. I gotta smart and use an augment to make my fire do more damage. Dude, Thermal Sunder. No heat inherit required. Thermal Sunder. But Fire Blast literally stole that shit and put it on Thermal Sunder. And that weak emulation meter? Dude, a kinetic battery was probably the blueprint for that weak meter. Here, look. Gauss came out in patch 25.7. Ember Rework came out in patch 26.0. I'm probably wrong, but am I right? I'm not an old Ember player, but damn, y'all make her sound like she was fun. Like she was genuinely a fire empress. Now she's just a fire chump. 5 Tau-Forged Topaz Archon shards. Arcane Hotshot, Cascadia Flare, and Thermal Sunder. This is the secondary demon. I use the Tenant Planks, spam its alt fire, and everything explodes and dies. It's got a decent crit multiplier with a pretty good crit chance, so with all that crit and damage, you know, this thing's gotta kill something. Emerald Gauss, the fart god. We are subsuming Nourish over kinetic plating and thermal sunder so we can have viral alongside toxin. It means more damage to health with toxin procs. I have 5 Tau Forge Emerald Shards for 225% more toxin status damage. For weapons, I'm a meta chud using the Tord with its Incarnon Compressor for its already viral damage with toxin damage modded onto it, and Dark Sword for heavy slam toxin damage meta. Unfortunately, there weren't any cool subsumable toxin abilities, so this build is kind of boring. It's like the red one. All right, that's it. Onto the cool one. Alright, let's get this going. This is one of the builds that actually matter. This is the best melee Warframe build of all time. We have 5 Tau Forged Violent Archon Shards for melee crit damage. And that's it. That's it. You can use whatever weapon you want. Except I lied. These are the only 4 weapons you need to use. Our first weapon is the generic melee influence build with the Azure Thane. That's it. You just gotta hold E. Or else I'm gatekeeping. Alright, this is the Glaive build. It is the exact same melee influence mechanic, but this time you're gliding. Isn't that fucking awesome? Yes, we love this. I'm holding E and I'm gliding this time. Yes! It's awesome. Now, you may be asking, dude, why don't you just use the Azure thing? Because, dude, this hits a 360 range. Yes, it's awesome. Look at that. And you're spinning. You're like a Beyblade. And plus, you get the addition of being cooler than Zephyr and better than Titania. And you have it all in Gauss. Alright, on to the other weapons.
Oh no! It is the dive rocket launcher! Take action regarding that individual.
Relax, I'll handle it.
I am the angry pumpkin.
Okay, just a quick run through my setup. Sancti Megastar, just Incarnons. Be quick. It's my Gauss Prime build. You're gonna need Wrathful Advance to look up and teleport. Alright. It is my Sancti Megastar. You know, just take a look at it. That's it. It's a pretty simple build. And that's it. On to the final one. The perfect Gauss.
Who is it?
The optimal Gauss.
Titania's better.
The best Gauss to define what Gauss is.
No, it's not the best.
This is Exalted Gauss, or that's what I call him.
Dude, that's a lame ass
Cool
name.
name.
That's a lame ass name.
Shut up!
My bad, bro.
Okay. 3 Archon mods that Gauss can utilize. Archon Flow, Archon Stretch, and Archon Vitality. This is the definitive Gauss with no subsumes. And is this just Ember Gauss, but cooler? Yes. That's all this build is. It's just a cooler version of that. And here are the Archon charts that I use for this Gauss. It's pretty much just utility. That's it. Hey guys, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. This video kind of took a little too long, to be honest. I want to make some cool stuff for it, but kind of ran out of motivation with school and work, so yeah. Can kind of see how far my editing falls off. Anyways, I'll be playing Monster Hunter Stories 3. Let me know if y'all mess with Monster Hunter, because I'm considering streaming or making a video on it, maybe. Oh, also, I have a Discord with famous YouTuber Jason Juice, if you guys want to join that. You got to be 18 plus, though. We might talk in there. I don't know. But besides that, I'll see you guys in the next video.